Guys, it is my pleasure to have two wonderful speakers with me today. They are our esteemed speakers for AT GTR 2024. We have Ashok Kumar Rajamani and Bharat Kumar, both of them from Cognizant. Excellent experience and practical exposure these guys have. And they are basically be speaking with us in our ninth edition of Global Testing Retreat. Having said that, I would request both of them to introduce one by one and give a little background about themselves to the audience.
Thanks, Aditya, for the heads up. Hey, hello, myself, Ashok Kumar Rajamani. I come with a background of 17.5 years of experience in software testing, predominantly in test automation. So I joined my career as a junior test engineer, and then right now I'm managing a digital program uh, for the some of the key retail accounts. So, so my area of interest in exploring the automations, what are the current market trends, looking for the possibilities that we can implement and how it's going to help our digital transformation. So with that aspects, we are also trying to explore multiple new technological landscape, how this is going to work and enable the test practices as well. Now, having said that, I'll also leave my co-speaker Bharat to give us introduction as well. Over to you, Bharat.
Thanks, Ashok. Thanks, Aditya, for giving me this opportunity. So, hi everyone. So, I'm Bharat Kumar. I have close to 20 years of experience in IT. I started my career as a junior tester, understanding what is a test case, what is a defect, fighting with people. Okay, this is a valid defect, but then lead coming back and telling me, no, it's not valid. We can let it go. So, from there on, joined Cognizant way back in 2009. I'm with Cognizant for over 15 years now, uh, moving from a test lead to an automation lead, or now a test manager, taking care of programs, running end-to-end testing. Then last 4 years working on robotic process automation, and now the big industry buzzword, Gen AI, helping clients with implementing Gen AI solutions. So that's about me.
Awesome, guys. Look, so much experience together. They carry more than or around 40 years of experience. Would it be amazing to interact with them and learn from them? And by the way, they're bringing this topic. Let me rephrase that. We all know defect management is something which every one of us has to go through. What they're talking about in the conference is AI defect manager, revolutionizing automated defect lifecycle management in software development. So very interesting. I would request Ashok to give some insights and why should people attend this. Obviously, this is the latest cutting edge. And we would like Bharat to give a little more insights on that. Keep it short, interesting, and let's see why people should attend this. Okay.
Sure, Bharat. Yeah, I think, as we all work closely with defects, right, day in, day out of our software experience or the software lifecycle. So right now, myself and Bharat has been managing multiple digital transformations. So we work in an agile way. There's a frequent release that's happening as part of our core delivery. And as part of the retail releases, right? See, some of the releases are code, some of the releases are very market specific. We do end up in probably delivering the same core releases for multiple markets. The biggest chunks or the biggest challenges that we are currently facing is probably enabling an key mechanism to control the defects, right? Whatever that has come through in each of the downstream systems or each of the digital pods that we're looking into. So looking at the defects, controlling from an aspect, be it a tester or be it from an overall production rate. We wanted to actually enable an GenAI who can have an overall control. Hey, what is the defect that has been identified? What has been opened? And what is the priority that has come in? Who's going to deliver it? And what is the severity of it? And if there is an AI mechanism that can actually support steps and put it in the dashboard and then call it to me, say, this is what our pipeline, this is what needs to deliver in order to make this releases seamlessly, that will eventually help us. Looking at a different perspective, I think like the production defects is also one of the key factors, and then how quickly we're addressing the defects is what in day out any production issues that comes in. So we obviously send an sorry page to customer where customer has to wait until the fix is fixed. I think the whole idea is to enable fasting of the fixing by using the chain GenAI can explore what is the services that has gone down, finger pointing that the correct team in order to provide the fix. If at all this defects is incursive or recursive in nature, look for and fix that is been already applied in the historic. Imply the same probably fix. That way we are envisioning GenAI to look a broader perspective, right from monitoring of defects in terms of managing and closure as well. So, Bharat, you want to add on top of it?
So that's a great point. Great pointers, Ashok. Yeah, so we've been working with multiple releases for a major client here, and the average time we spend on defects to close and fag end of a release is so much that so much chaos. And if in a UAT testing, if some defects is opened up, the first thing they come back is hit a testing team, see if you missed this defect or did you test it out in regression lifecycle. So we spend more than 20%. Like we estimate for a release, okay, this is like 20, we spend 20 days to complete the testing. And then at the end, we spend an additional 20% on additional thing just on defect retesting and defect triage calls, validating whether it's a valid defect or not. So the first thing this was the biggest pain point that we have currently, spending too much time on defects rather than working on quality of the product. So this AI defect manager, we are hoping is going to change how a product is tested, how we perform services for a client, and how a product goes live. So we are hoping this will be the next big thing in any software testing company.
Very good. Thank you so much for just making sure that we all understand it so nicely. I am sure that everybody who's doing testing would like to save and optimize their defect management to the maximum. And we agree that defect management is something which everybody spends so much time. And if something can be done about it, we have already won the entire test life cycle optimization process. Right. On that note, normally we keep it short, our interviews, but I also ask more about them, which is other than work and their technology, what is their passion? So Ashok, can you talk about what do you do in your free time and what motivates you and what keeps you going? And then Bharat can follow suit.
Sure. I think for me to keep it going, I think we all know we all end up in family. So probably I would be more very closely staying with family, spend some time mostly with family, right? Predominantly, besides family, I think I'm very passionate about learning new things. Right? When I say learning things, start from a professional link, right? Be it music or any kind of any sports event or anything, right? Anything I just wanted to explore and into it. And I always have spent most of my time in traveling, probably let's just go rounds and then probably headset and then explore new probably areas that has been, especially from what I said, predominantly from an sports perspective aspect.
Nice. Thank you so much, Ashok. Bharat? Bharat, are you on mute?
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, so my passion from childhood, my dad used to take me for movies, and I'm a big fan of Rajnikant. So all this, whenever his movie comes, some kind of fever gets into me. I get super excited. We form a big team, and then everybody celebrates his old movies, dialogues and stuff. So we spend a lot of time watching movies, and every time, movie is my next passion next to work and family. Apart from that, travel, want to I use sometimes Google Earth to pick a random spot, and then me and my wife, we plan, okay, can we spend that much money and go there and really explore? That's kind of experiment that we do. So movies and travel are my thing that keeps me going personally.
Very nice. Yeah. So I did have a chat with Bharat earlier, and I'm a Rajnikant fan as well. And I'm looking forward for the latest movie also.
Yes.
Yeah.
And Anita, I just wanted to take this opportunity to thank for this GTR 2023, all the people who is working behind the scene for making this right. So the reason I wanted to bring this point here is, yes, of course, we are professionally connected to each of the organization. I think this is a platform where we can actually go share our brains beyond things like what is good, what is bad, what's happening in the industry, probably looking from a different perspective, right? That potentially gives a lot of pressure in terms of mind sharing, as well as, best practice sharing as well. Thanks for the opportunity.
Yeah, in fact, we would like to thank you because see, look, I personally believe that the talent that India carries and the talent that you guys are basically showcasing, the kind of experience that you guys are sharing is overwhelming. The great success that GTR has had is because of people like you, Ashok and Bharat, because you bring to the table what nobody else can do. Or they probably try, but the kind of experience that GTR is able to showcase with the participation that Cognizant does or your entire team does, and so many other companies that are doing with GTR is amazing. And that is where we are different than others, and that is where we think that as a community, this conference is probably one of those conference which I think is right on the top. So this is where the success actually and kudos actually goes to you guys.
Looking
Thank-
forward to
Same here. Thank you
Yeah,
so much
that's
and looking
fine.
forward for the conference.
Thank you so much.
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah.
Cheers. Bye.
Yeah.